to English 10th class. How are you? I hope you're all doing good. Our topic is about formulating claims of fact, policy, and value. For this week, you are going to learn about the different types of claims. You are expected to identify claims of fact, policy, and value, and formulate claims of fact, policy, and value. We will begin with the definition of a claim, following its types. Let's start. What is a claim? A claim is the main argument of an essay. A claim is debatable or an arguable statement that defines your paper's or essay's goals and is supported by evidence, quotations, argumentation, expert opinions, statistics, and telling details. Let us have examples. A cell phone with internet access can be useful to students. COVID-19 is a deadly virus. Illegal drug use is detrimental. You should be vaccinated with anti-COVID-19 vaccine. You must wear face shield and face mask. Let us now learn about the types of claim. Claim of fact. It asserts that a condition has existed, exists, or will exist. To support the claim of fact, use factual evidence that is sufficient, reliable, and appropriate. You can ask these questions to check if it is a claim of fact. Did it happen? Does it exist? Is it true? Is it a fact? Now this time let us have examples. COVID-19 is a deadly virus. Illegal drug use is detrimental. The ozone layer is becoming depleted. Increasing population threatens the environment. Claim of value. Claims of value, as their name implies, aim at establishing whether the item being discussed is either good or bad, valuable or not valuable, desirable or not desirable. You can ask these questions to check if it is a claim of value. Is it good or bad? How bad? How good? Of what worth is it? Is it moral or immoral? Who thinks so? What do those people value? What values or criteria should I use to determine its goodness or badness? Examples. Mercy killing is immoral. Computers are a valuable addition to modern society. Animal rights are as important as human rights. The third type is claim of policy. A claim of policy often describes a problem and then suggests ways to solve it. You can ask these questions to check if it is a claim of policy. What should we do about it? How should we act? What should our future policy be? How can we solve this problem? What concrete course of action should we pursue to solve the problem? Examples. Children in low-income families should receive medical insurance from the government. Texting while driving should be an offense punishable by jail time. The death penalty should be abolished because it does nothing to eradicate murder cases. Let us have more examples. I will present again examples of each type of claim with some evidence. Let's begin. Claim of fact. COVID-19 is deadly. The global COVID death toll has passed 5.2 million with a figure of 5,226,923 according to researchers at Johns Hopkins University. Meanwhile, infections passed 263 million worldwide. The ozone layer is becoming depleted. The ozone layer has been found to be depleted by certain natural processes such as sunspots and stratospheric winds. But does it cause more than 1 to 2% of the ozone layer depletion? The volcanic eruptions are also responsible for the depletion of the ozone layer. Claim of value. Birth control should be for sale over the counter. Research indicates that making the pill available over the counter, or OTC, would lead to greater use of effective birth control and lower rates of unintended pregnancy. An OTC pill would remove the unnecessary burden of requiring a woman to visit a doctor to get the birth controls she needs. Animal testing should be banned. According to Tom Regan, philosopher at North Carolina State University, states that animals have a basic moral right to respectful treatment. This inherent value is not respected when animals are reduced to being mere tools in a scientific experiment. Quoted in Orleans 26. Animals and people are alike in many ways. They both feel, think, behave, and experience pain. Thus, animals should be treated with the same respect as humans. Claim of policy. Drug abuse is detrimental to society because it encourages drug violence. Therefore, strict measures must be taken to stop illicit drug trafficking. Hoffman and Goldfrank state that substance abuse and addiction have grave consequences on our existing social systems, affecting crime rates, hospitalizations, child abuse, and child neglect, and are rapidly consuming limited public funds. Drug addiction is a national issue, therefore mandatory drug testing is a must to help identify individuals who can benefit from substance abuse treatment. According to the article posted as of June 2016, identifying individuals in need of substance abuse treatment is a must. Substance abuse is a problem that affects the whole of society, not just individuals who are abusing substances. Mandatory drug testing helps identify individuals who can benefit from substance abuse treatment so they can receive help and will. According to drug testing advocates, save money in the long term. To strengthen your understanding of the types of claims, take this 6-question test. See if you can identify which type of claim the statement is making. You may type your answers in the comment section. You have 10 seconds to answer. Let's begin. Number 1. Vaping can lead to increased blood pressure, lung disease, and insulin resistance. The answer is claim of fact. Number 2. Increased investments in solar power will benefit national security by reducing dependence on fossil fuels. The answer is claim of policy. The basic keys to success are perseverance and discipline. Number 3 is claim of value. Number 4. Parents should not only be aware of how their children are using social media, but also understand the potential positive and negative impacts of social media use. answer is claim of policy. Number 5. Studies have shown that exposure to violent media is a risk factor for violent behaviors. The answer is claim of fact. Last number. Number 6. Requiring community service in high school will produce more community-aware graduates. The answer is claim of value. Did you get a perfect score? Good job! This time, let us formulate claims of fact, policy, and value. I will give an example on how you will do it. This is the issue. Ozone layers depletion. The claim of fact is the Earth's ozone layer is depleting, which increases the UV radiation level in the atmosphere, which is damaging and harmful to humans' health. The claim of policy for that issue is CFCs or chlorofluorocarbons should be lessened or phased out to save the Earth from climate change caused by ozone layers depletion. And our claim of value for that issue is it is acting together that will put the ozone layer to the road of recovery. In doing the activity, follow this format. These are the topics to choose from. Millennials in the new normal, personal hygiene, animal cruelty. After creating your claims of fact, policy, and value, proceed on making a paragraph discussing about each claim. This is the rubric to rate your work. Now, based from all the examples presented, dear students, remember, when you make your claim using any of its type to present your argument, make sure to support or back them up with evidence. What is the significance of the types of claims, especially to students like you? Your knowledge of the types of claims will help you determine how to appropriately and properly craft your arguments regarding an issue, thus making yourself clearer and understood by your target audience. Better understanding of a claim and its type will address important and relevant problems. This will help the audience to decide whether a certain argument presented is to be approved or disapproved. That's it, dear students. Thank you for listening. I hope you did learn. You may submit your output in our G Classroom or in school during the retrieval day. For clarification and inquiries, you may reach me in my Facebook account. With Momsy, English is fun. See you in my next video. Keep safe and God bless.